So today I am making what is one of the things my husband likes to bring with him to work, and I eat them too. They're protein balls. They taste super good. I actually use pea protein in these because my husband doesn't do too much dairy. But I found a bunch of recipes online I liked, combined some. I don't use one specific one. I just kind of made my own thing. So in here I already have 12 cups of flour. I use old fashioned because quick, it is good for you. So I got 12 cups of oatmeal. And then what I am going to do is put in 2 cups of protein powder. This is pea protein powder. I'm not an exact measurer. I really don't care. It all is going to come out in the wash anyways, because I just add as much peanut butter and honey as I need to kind of make them the right consistency. I start with a cup of honey, which I've already measured out here. And then I am going to do, I will do about 1.5 cups or so of peanut butter in here. And no, I don't always measure that either. It's about 1.5 cups, but it's always adjusted every time anyways, because if they're not sticky enough, if they don't stick together like I want to, I'm always adding either more honey or more peanut butter. So you start with something, and then if it doesn't feel right or look right, you go again. Add a little of this and a little of that. I'll start with a spoon, but these are best mixed actually with your hands. So I usually start with a spoon, but usually I end up squishing them with my fingers. So if anybody's, concerned about, touching somebody else's food, well, you wouldn't want to eat at my house. Okay, we're gonna go to the hand squish method. Because this works much better. So I will just keep mixing this until it's all kind of together. And then if it needs a little bit more moisture, I'll add a little more honey, a little more peanut butter. And then I add some dark chocolate chips at the end. I like the dark chocolate morsels. They're a little bit bigger, and they're not quite as sweet, a little harder. So I'm gonna keep mixing this, and then I'll check back in a minute. Well, I've already had to add about another 3/4 cup of honey and about another 3/4 cup of peanut butter because it wasn't enough. So now I am really got a sticky mess here. So we'll keep mixing and see how this turns out. What we've got now is it's just sticky enough that you can squish it together and make balls out of it, which is perfect. Time to add chocolate chips. And I like to add quite a few, but if you put too many in here, then they just won't stay in the balls. And I don't typically like mix these up super well in here, because as you're making the balls, you'll probably be adding more and stuff too. So I just add them a little bit at a time, make sure there's a couple, in each one, and then start making them. Then it's up to you the size you get. That one's probably a little smaller than usual. I make them about the size of, a golf ball, a little smaller than a golf ball, probably is about what I do. So I'll be making these for a while. So I usually have about 20 to 30 bags, I would think. I put 4 of them in a bag because then my husband usually eats like 2 at a time. So I'll be doing this, and I'll check back in when I got more accomplished. As you can see, I've been very productive. However, now the bunch at the bottom here is just getting too too like flaky. I can't get it to stick together anymore. So I end up adding a little bit more honey, a little more peanut butter to finish the end. That happens almost every time. So I'll be doing that and then finishing up what I got. Okay, so I have them all made up, and then I just put 4 in each bag, and then I freeze the ones that I take out as many as I want for like the week. They're not going to spoil. There's no ingredients in here that will spoil, but they will get stale. You know, the peanut butter and the honey and the oatmeal. The oatmeal probably gets soggy. So I take out, you know, 5-6 bags, whatever we need for the week, throw them in the fridge, and then the rest of them I just put in the freezer and take them out from there as we need them. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. I have to get credit to my cleanup crew. Yep, I made that mess. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get stuck cleaning it up though. Little Miss Polka, she's got this covered. Yeah, little oatmeal, little peanut butter, yum yum. Too bad she's blind. And her nose doesn't work very well either. Sometimes I gotta show her where to go get it. Over here, silly. Come on, over here. Yeah, get that. Yeah. That's what happens when you're so old. Yes.